Hi, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, this is your general reading, and I've set the time frame to somewhere towards the end of May until towards the end of June of 2021. So let's just dive right in there and see what we can find for you. I'm starting with a general message, like a general energy and overall energy, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into this energy and see what we can find for you. And it's not a quick fix reading. It's more like an in-depth going with me on a journey. So please have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and just really relax and come join me. Now, one of these times, you might even want to try to just take a breather, to just actually meditate, like actually sit and breathe and just close your eyes and just listen to what I'm saying. Because I feel like a lot of times, yes, there are cards coming out and we're talking about energies and whatnot, but it's like so much being said between the lines that if we sort of calm the mental mind down a little bit, there's so much to receive still, like in between, if that makes sense. So let's see if there's another card wanting to come out. No. So we're starting with this one, self-reliance. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fly solo. It's a very powerful card for me. This is talking about self-confidence, like really, really knowing who you are. It's like a little bit like you wonder if you know who you are. It's like you're looking. Some hair here. It's like you're looking at. You're so shiny. Like there's so much light and so much energy coming out of you. Like you see how you sparkle. This is. I just have to say my Virgo card. So you might have a connection with Virgo a tiny bit. You could have strong Virgo in your chart. And you're just on fire. You're just really, really charismatic and really glowing. There's a lot of, you might not feel every day like, oh my God, I'm walking around and I'm glowing. But your energy really is. It feels really strong. But Pisces, there's something about you looking like you're looking away like, am I? Really? Like, you know it somewhere. You know it in your heart, and you definitely like look it. But then yet you wonder. So we're going to see what that is about. We're going to go deeper into this message. And then I see star constellations in the back there. Star origin, so maybe that's of importance. So, can we just clarify this just overall what wants to come out here to clarify this card? Ooh. For Pisces, please. We have a knight. Something around a relationship, and also sort of laying a final puzzle piece to. It's like you're piecing stuff together. You're trying to find a final puzzle piece to just make it all work. Just. If we can just finalize this, or if we can wrap this up, it's not a wrapping up to close it down. It's rather how can we find the puzzle piece, the final puzzle piece for it to work, for it to move forward. It's rather a new beginning of something than a closing down of something. And 5 of Gabriel speaks about overcoming. You've looked at the obstacles, you've looked at the challenges in this situation, and you've overcome them, and there's a great opportunity for change here for you. So we're looking for that final puzzle piece for you to sort of, okay, this is what I need to do in order for this to work. And you have the angels with you. So that might be the thing. Like, okay, so you have like a strong stamina, you have strong energy, you really know how to take things forward, and like if you set your mind to it, you will achieve it for sure. It's like that's not even a discussion whether you will succeed or not. And yet there's something about like finding that final puzzle piece. Like, so this like looking like, am I really this strong? Am I really having all this confidence, and am I really that glowy as she says? But with this clarification, it's like, it's a little bit of, do I have what it takes to pull it off? Do I have what it takes to go the distance, to bring this home? type of thing. And then there's something with a new energy coming in here. It could be a romantic partner entering your life, or just someone really significant on your life path right now, to what it is that you're trying to achieve here, what it is that you're trying to find the final that was hard with the final puzzle piece. The puzzle piecing, it's like it could be a person that joins your life. Like it can be a soul tribe member, it can be a really important business partner, a co-worker, a friend, somebody that is just coming, a new energy, a romantic partnership, new energy that is entering your life, that is helping. It's really elevating and helping. Like they're playing an important part on this soul journey of yours right now. And then I want to, maybe that was the answer of the star constellation there, but I want to have an answer about the star origin. Star origin, what is that about? Ooh, just flew out there. So interesting. I saw, because I saw 444. I don't know, I already forgot what I was talking about as I saw 444, but I noticed 444. And I was like, that's interesting, 444. That's just talking so much about laying in a foundation, finding a new core within yourself. It can be like laying in a foundation for a new business, for a new friendship, for a new relationship. And it's also like all about the heart. The 4 is all about the heart. And then out comes the heart chakra. And I just want to say, started out with trapped in fear, number 8. Like, it's a beautiful shift here happening, because we have trapped in fear. So there's something, this is a star. I'm asking about the star origin. So there's something about, this is you. So I thought the star origin could have talked about this new person coming in, being like a soul tribe member and really, really helping you on your path. And that is still true. But I thought that they were connected to the star origin, but it's actually you. You're the star origin. That's important somehow, some way right now. Like where you stem from, where you have your ancestors come from, where you come from. And it feels like in the beginning of life, in the beginning of, it was like more, first it started out like just being trapped about who you really were. I mean, this is we're talking life journey right here. We're not talking in the past 2 months or even past 2 years. This is like across the board, like across your life. So it's like you started out feeling really, you know, if you saw other people thrive and if you saw the other people, like you, it's not like you didn't have successes. You could have had a really beautiful, what you would consider a physical success. You could have, like I said, there's something about Pisces, like when they set their mind to something, they're going to achieve it for sure. But you know, you can achieve certain things just because you actually set your mind to it. You don't necessarily have to like yourself. You don't necessarily have to feel free and feel likable and feel confident. Well, confident you feel, but you don't necessarily have to feel worthy. That's so interesting. Like, okay, so you there's something about in your path of your life, whatever you've been doing, you could have been successful, as I said. You could even have felt confident. But there's something about lacking, feeling self-worth, and feeling trapped, not really knowing where you stem from, not really knowing where you came from, not knowing your true power, your true origin. It's being presented right here, though. We have a number 8, so that is power, that is strength, that is endless impossibilities. Oh my God, what a slip. Endless, maybe that's what it felt like in the beginning, but it's endless possibilities. But you felt trapped. So the earlier year, like I said, you could have even been successful physically, if somebody looked at you on the outside, they would say, what? Did you feel like you didn't have enough worth? Did you feel like you didn't belong or didn't know who you were? You were the one doing this and that. And you would be, I know I did this and that. I did a whole bunch of things, but yeah, I felt like I didn't belong and I wasn't worthy. And it feels like you made a certain, like you could have been successful in certain areas, and then probably more like around, doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. Just like you could have attracted a work situation where you did not feel like you belonged, or it was like almost a little bit of a bully vibe, or you're attracting relationships where there's a lot of codependency, there's a lot of like not fully trusting yourself and not standing up for who you are. Okay, we're starting here and then we're moving, like this is your whole life. It's almost like you're not laying on your deathbed, and I don't know if you had any like near death experience or anything like that, but it's almost like, you know, we hear people, because I have for sure haven't experienced that, but you know, somebody said, you know, I thought I was going to die and my whole life just flashed for my eyes. And it's almost like a review of your whole life is just being brought to your attention right here, that okay, we started out feeling trapped with who you were, not necessarily what you did, but who you were. And then like you worked on it and you worked on it and you worked on it. And I love how we start with number 8 and then we have 18 there. So it's like a new beginning for the, not impossibilities, but it's a new beginning for the endless possibilities. And it's like you're coming out, you're stepping out of the shadow and passing on the torch to your light self, to your true origin, to who you were meant to be and who you always were. That also leading then to this fourth, to the heart chakra. Like, okay, first I felt trapped, first I didn't know where I belong, and then like you've been on this life journey, and it's like now you've moved into your heart. You're starting to value yourself. You're starting to understand your true worth. You might actually not even have to. That's an interesting take on it, because it was like, in the past, if you did all these things, whatever you set your mind to, and you accomplished those could have been a substitute to cover up for lack of self-worth. If that makes any sense, you needed to just be the best because you really felt like you were not. And now it's almost like when you know you're the best, like not necessarily the best, but like when you know your worth, when you're in your heart, when you feel when you are your most authentic self, or at least starting to come into that skin, you don't have to prove yourself anymore. It's almost like then you go, like if somebody says, do you want to go after that thing? And it's like, I don't have the strength anymore. I'm too lazy. I don't want to do that anymore. And it's like, and now you don't have to prove anything. It's like, it's enough what you think about yourself. And the interesting thing then is that then is when you start to really glow. Like, then you really, a person who has moved into their heart and who's starting to take care of themselves, and however that has played out in your life, whether taking care of yourself could be just not talking yourself down constantly, or setting boundaries for other people, or starting to nourish yourself, like really nourish yourself, exercise if that is one thing where you nourish yourself, or think, like listening to the body, whatever that is for to nourish yourself, whatever that means for you. It can be so many different things for so many different people. And so there's something about you've in your value of yourself, you're listening and you're acting accordingly to what you need. And because you do, you're starting to glow, really glow. And people then really want to be around you and really want to have a piece of you. And today you don't feel like you have to respond to it anymore, because you don't have anything to prove anymore, because you moved into your heart. It's like you found your origin, or you're on your way to finding your true origin, your true potential, which is really beautiful. Wow. What else for beautiful Pisces can we tell them right now? And whatever situation that I'm talking about, I'm trying to be as general as I possibly can so that you can sort of, so you can serve your situation. But if you hear me getting a little bit too detailed, like talking about love, for instance, and you feel like, no, that's not love, she's talking about my work situation, then apply it to your work situation. Listen to your intuition and what it's about. Treasure Island. This is so beautiful. You really are about to step into something new here. You've found your it's almost like you have a saying, I found my juice. I found my I'm not going to think of anything, but it's almost like you have a slogan for yourself, like a bumper sticker, like they put on your car. I found my mojo. I found my. It's like you're recently have said that, or you recently really have started to feel like, you know, I ain't too bad. Like I can get it. I can get the hang of this. You know, it's a really cool vibe around you at this moment. I think you're in a really good place, Pisces. However it looks on the outside, and of course every person can have their ups and downs. We can have, you know, certain, especially in these, I'd say the past couple of weeks, they've been trying weeks. We're in the super moon energy still between the somewhat around 26th, 27th of April, leading up now to the 26th of May. It's like a super intense energy just in between where it feels like stuff has just come up to the surface that does not belong there anymore. And so I'm not saying that you don't have intense days and that you don't freak out every once in a while and feel like pissed at stuff or frustrated. But overall, Pisces, there really is like a core, it's a beautiful core foundation there that is, you're quite hard to shake these days, I have to say. There's like a beautiful foundation that you're built, and yes, there can be intense energies, but it's like, and people can act in certain ways, and in the past, like just maybe even 6 months ago, you would have reacted completely different. You would have freaked out, or you would have started to worry, or you would have beaten yourself up, or you would have been really angry with somebody, or, you know, and it feels like all of a sudden you just, meh. Is that what they want to do? Let them do it. You know, is that what they said about me? They must not have a good day. Like, I don't know. Pisces feel quite chill, I have to say, which then leads you to your treasure island. It's the same feel here of, you know, it's so interesting because when you then step into your heart, you're coming out of this caged feeling and not knowing where you belong and not feeling worthy, and then you sort of do the work. You have had like a lifetime and you move through it, and it's like we're coming out from the shadow to the light and stepping into the heart, and therefore you truly start to shine from the inside out. That's why you even can attract this treasure island. Like everything you want is acting accordingly to your vibration. So number 9 there speaks about an ending, coming into something new. It's unconditional love, it's wish fulfillment, and if we didn't know that already, we have a lot of love hearts swirling around. We have a treasure chest sitting on this turtle. So I can't ignore that. But the turtle, and you know what? I'm inspired to read out of the book, not for this card, but for the turtle today. But the expression around the turtle is slow and steady wins the race. So there's no, whatever the journey you're on right now to like finding yourself or finding your origin or whatever, it's like you're not in any rush. If you are, this is inspiring you to slow down. There's no rush, Pisces. You know the story with the turtle and the rabbit, like it goes as fast as it possibly can and really exhausts itself, and at the end of the day it's still the turtle that wins. I have a Swedish book. It's called Djurens språk, Solöga, which is the animals' language. This beautiful book, this beautiful author that has put down all these meanings that the animals come with. And every once in a while I feel inspired to go there and check out what a animal is coming with, what kind of message turtle is not T, because in Swedish it's sköldpadda, which is S. OPQRS. PRS. Chefer. Sköldpadda. Sköldpadda. Testudo. A Latin word, testudo. I'm going to read it out in Swedish and then I'm going to translate it into English. It's for the turtle. Ta det lugnt och ta ett steg I taget. It's actually saying the same thing. I never knew what the turtle was saying in the book. Take it easy, take it slow and take one step at a time. Ha inte för bråttom. Don't rush it. My gift to you, min gåva till dig, är att du bär hela världens visdom inom dig. Wow. My gift to you is that you carry the whole world's wisdom within you. Förutom det uppenbara att inte ha för bråttom så handlar det här om att söka svaren inom dig själv. Besides the obvious to not rush it and not be in a hurry, this is about seeking the answers within yourself. Istället för på ett yttre plan. Instead of on an outer plane. And I mean, that so sums it up because it's like, just what I said, in the early stages of your life, it was like you try to prove your worth by doing and by physical evidence. Like I did this and therefore I'm such a good person. And but it's like now you move inwards and you seek the answers inwardly and you have the connection with your heart, and because you do, you don't have to prove anything. Like your worth is not through action anymore. You know, it's so freaking tough. And I think every single person, if they haven't, you know, if they're not there right now, they for sure have been. Like, we're trying to prove our worth through action. We try to do so many things because I was so good today. I did so many things today. I was so good. I got 20 things in there today. I was so, you know, I don't know what we're trying to do. And then it's like, but Pisces has figured it out. It seems like if you figured it out, like, okay, you're just going to slow down and you're connecting with your heart. And because you don't have to prove your worth through action. That's why you say no to things now. And that's why you, like, if somebody asks you to do a certain thing, you go, eh. And then because you sit on your couch, you don't feel any less worthy. Because you know your worthiness now, or at least you're starting to. So, ge dig tid till att lyssna inåt. Give yourself time to listen inwardly. Take it easy, take it slow, take one step at a time. Don't rush it. Don't be in a hurry. My gift to you is that you carry the whole world's wisdom within you. Besides the obvious, that to not rush it and to not be in a hurry, this is about seeking the answers within. Instead of on an outer plane, give yourself time to listen inwardly, says the turtle. That is basically also slow and steady wins the race. Like, just calm down, listen. That's really beautiful. And I'm going to read out of the other book, which is Treasure Island, number 9. The essential meaning of this card says, the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if of nowhere, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. How about that? But I mean, we know that now, Pisces, because you are in such a good place. I think you know that by now. You can't be that charismatic and magnetic and attractive. And I don't necessarily mean you're so beautiful, attractive. You can be, though. I'm not judging either or. I'm just saying when you're in your heart like that, when you go inwards like this, when you connect with your inner being, when you feel more and more worthy, you become attractive by nature, right? And so therefore you have to start to attract what is working accordingly to that vibration. The oracle's message is saying you worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly in the midst of it all you hit the jackpot. Maybe somebody should literally play the lottery. Listen to your intuition. Don't go listen. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. Sweet Lord, it's Pisces. I'm a Pisces this week. What you must hone. Is that what it says? I need glasses. Moo, moo, moo. What you must hone now, I think it says hone. Hone. Is that like hone in on? Like you hone in. You collect. Let's continue to read and we might find out. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. So, yeah, and here it comes. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. So that's so fascinating how it's sort of almost again, okay, two things coming through here, and I still have more to read there. But the first thing there is so clearly, I just started to say, okay, listen to your intuition about, yes, maybe you should run off and buy a lottery ticket, but really start to pay attention to your intuition. So you are sort of in this dreamland, like you're just about to break through into this place where everything starts to show up for you. Everything just starts to fall into, like we're putting down the final puzzle piece. It just makes sense. Synchronicities are through the roof. Like you're going to start to see like probably number sequences, or you think about something and then immediately it shows up, you know, but so you might be, so for instance, let's just take the lottery just as a thing. For instance, you might have been thinking about playing the lottery. You might have been thinking about, okay, that's the thing that I want to do. But playing the lottery every week, you know, it's not going to make you win. But you're going to have a voice within you that says, today is the day. And that's the intuition you need to start to listen to. You know, not because I told you to, or not because that said so in the book, like you hit the jackpot, but because you felt it. And because you feel it, does it mean that you're ready? Does it mean that, you know, all the stars are aligning this particular day, this particular hour? Or does it mean that you're beginning to be ready, if that makes any sense? Like you're beginning to, like, oh my God, you so want to have this new particular car. You so want to have this new particular, let's take relationships, for instance. If you've been wanting a relationship for a while and all of a sudden you're starting to have dreams about the relationship, you wouldn't consider having a dream about the relationship the actual relationship, right? You know it's a dream. But you know that. You practice that. You know the difference between the dream world and the reality. Well, that's another debate. But do you know the difference from when your inner being is saying, yes, 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 Pisces, you're on the right way, but wait, we're just in a dream state. Give it a little bit more time. And when you then feel this like, you can't help yourself but to buy a lottery ticket, or you can't help, like you just did it, or somebody gave it to you, or, you know, however it happened, that was the time when you were supposed to buy the lottery ticket. And don't get me wrong, it's really fun to win the lottery. Don't get me wrong about, like, you should follow that instinct for sure. But it's not going to be about the lottery ticket. It's going to be about you feeling so freaking elevated and so freaking euphoric because you felt your inner being saying, it's time You followed the impulse and you won. And you're going to just, that's going to just be, it's going to set you off for success and whatnot for the rest of your life, because you know now what the intuition is saying, right? And then there was another thing. Right. Where all the long and hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. So I started out saying, you know what, before you needed to do things externally in order for you to feel gratification inwards. And now it says you paid your dues, like you've worked so hard on your inner self that it's going to start to pay off in the external world. And you're going to be happy about it. I'm not saying that it's wrong to win the lottery, or it's wrong to just attract your most beautiful partner or job situation or whatever, but you're not getting the money to be satisfied now. You're satisfied, and that's why you win the lottery, right? It's completely vice versa here. You're on your way to this treasure island. So I'm going to continue. Don't forget to enjoy it and share. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. The relationship message says, your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. The prosperity message says, at this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period when you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity you planted in the past. The appearance of this card in a reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. I'm going to continue this in the extended reading and see what else I can find there for you. It's like so yummy. You got your mojo back. I can understand that. That's completely awesome. So if you feel like you resonate with this reading, or you're just really inspired by it, because you might not feel like you're quite there yet, but you just feel this calling that, oh my God, I wish this was me, then come to the extension. We're going to go deeper into the message. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. And I was going to end on 3333 there. I was just recently posting this little survey poll. If you would be so kind to just, if you are somebody that every once in a while you purchase the extension of this reading, to just click on, it's in the community section if it hasn't already showed up in your feed. It's in the community section about whether you find it easy to access your extension on Vimeo or not. I'm looking into this and see if I might do some changes there. So thank you so much if you can do that. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the extension. If not, have a really good day.